Previously on
Shadowverse
Z.
Well, we asked for it, we prayed for it, and Cygames has finally answered. We no longer live in a COPIUM society, chat. Finally, we can have COPIUM in Shadowverse. So NERF has been announced, so let's look at the NERFs right here. So first NERF, Heroic Resolve, has been changed. Basically, they removed the +1 card played this turn, and also they removed the ward when you play 8 cards. So this NERF is basically to prevent like the whole anomaly ward buffs. That's really disgusting, you know. And also it's kind of a way to like make sure that people can, you know, go face instead of like being warded by a bunch of wards. I think this nerf is pretty fair. It will kill the deck's ability to like deal with early game aggro, because what people do with this card is that they will usually play like 2 fairies on turn 3, and then they'll play this card to give the fairies +1/1 and draw 1, so that you have board on the field to like actually maintain tempo. Because like Forest's weakness is actually to be aggroed down if you don't draw the amulet to heal, or you don't go second with like an evo effect and stuff like that, or you don't ascend on turn 2. You can get aggroed down very hard, and like in a way the only problem I see with this nerf is that the OTK still exists. Logica can still do a shenanigan and stuff like that. There are probably a lot of guides about like how the OTK works, so just check out those videos to see how the OTK works if you guys don't know how it works. But basically the OTK can be done around like turn 6 consistently, and then like around the hero aspect around turn 4, turn 5. But with the nerfs of Heroic, basically the 1+ card played this turn is huge. This means that you can't just play out the card and expect like an extra play card to reach 12. So next will be the bigger nerf, will be Jetlin. Jetlin, God's Prosperity, has been changed completely. Like they completely butchered the card. So this long ass text, let's just ignore it. You know, no one wants to read cards, right? Who read cards anyway? So basically, Jetlin no longer stacks. Jetlin no longer has a effect where it can deal more than like 6 damage. So basically they cap it to only 6. So Jetlin normal effect now is Fanfare. He deals 3, he heals 3, he banish 1, and he randomly summons a Havencraft follower. This time, they also put an additional effect where if at least 7 allied amulets have been destroyed this match, you banish 2 instead, you deal 6, you heal 6. So they only cap him at 6. This nerf is huge because one, Jetlin no longer like goes higher as more amulets goes on. You are only limited to 7 destroyed amulet, and that's it. That's it. That's the only amount you need to make Jetlin at its maximum potential. Deal 6, heal 6 still sounds okay on paper, but to be fair, turn 7 doing 6 damage and healing 6 and banishing 2 while summoning 2 followers doesn't seem that impressive. Maybe I'm like underrating it, but the best scenario I can see is that if the only destroyed followers are like the Storm Eagles, you can summon both of them back. Jetlin do 6, and then the Eagles go 6, so that's 12 damage. In that way, I can see that is not bad, but I don't know, because Jetlin's insane ability was that it was able to stack up to 9 damage or even 12 damage around like turn 8 or turn 7. It doesn't matter how late the card was, it was the fact that the damage that it dealt was insane. Dealing 9 to 12 damage one shot and being able to heal that much as well is just unheard of. And you can set up OTK with that much of damage with the Eagle again, with the Resolver Eagle again. So like I think the deck should be dead. At least that's what I think. But you know, you can still do like Bahamut OTK with Meowscus. I'm not gonna explain that much, but I'm gonna like pull up this video here. Yep, this video just shows like how the OTK is done. Last nerf we have will be the Vengeful Sniper nerf, where they basically just change the cost of the card being 3 play points. So in retrospect, this is actually an okay nerf. They didn't nerf the card's ability because I don't know why they didn't do that. I feel like it should have nerfed Sniper. Sniper is still a very scary card in the late game. The only thing that they changed about Sniper is the fact that you can't play 3 snipers in turn 6 now. Yes, you probably had died to like disgusting hero where someone aggro you down and they play triple snipers and each sniper do like what 5 damage and you're 15 and you just die. Fun game, side game. Fun. But yeah, so they changed that hero aspect, but it doesn't change the fact that sniper is still a good card. So I think sniper will still be run. Another thing about sniper is that you can't play sniper with your other 2-drops or your other combination of cards because it's 3 play point, right? So going second, turn 4, you can only play with 1 play point card. Going first, turn 5, you can only play with a 2 play point card or 2 1 play point cards. So they, in a way, it nerfs sniper ways. In a way, it nerfs snipers way of like interacting with aggro bot, because a lot of people trying to do like sniper with double Meowscus to like clear the aggro bot. So this is actually a good nerf. Other than that, there's not much changes overall. Besides the fact that I hope that this visual thing means they remove Meowscus bug. If you guys didn't know, Jetland have a very annoying buff. Same goes with Meowscus, where whenever you play them, the game starts to lag, bug, even like the game not responding. I don't know. This is a client problem, so I hope they fix it. How I feel about these changes overall to the meta would be Forest can still be a good deck. Like it can still be tier 1 because the OTK still exists, but I don't know how they will fight early aggro now without heroic. Haven is dead, question mark, because Jetland doesn't do much anymore. A card that deals 6 and heals 6, it doesn't appeal much to me at all. Like I wouldn't play Jetland. In fact, I think you can make the argument where you completely remove Jetland and just play mostly on Meowscus, because Meowscus is a broken card. 1 mana draw 3 is just insane. There's probably a deck around it. Mid-range Sword, Mag Shadow, Burn Rune, and Mag Forest or Rally Forest. Mag Porter or Rally Porter. I'm not sure how to classify the deck. Some people run Baphomet, some people don't run Baphomet. I think Porter is actually decent enough to like compete for tier 1. I think I might be wrong about this. This is just a hopeful thought for me. But I can see how Mag Shadow, Burn Rune, and also Mid-range Sword being like the new contenders for tier 1. That's all from me today. If you like the video, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. If not, you know, you can just enjoy having COPIUM. See you guys. Bye bye.